Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Ramset. And if you've never used a Ramset before, they're very easy to use. This is the hammer actuated one, and there's trigger actuated, there's DeWalt brand, there's Ramset brand, there's a bunch of off brands, but they all do the same thing. So I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. And starting out, I want to say make sure you have safety glasses and ear protection. That's going to be the #1 thing you need before even buying the Ramset. So this Ramset in particular, it's only about $25. I got this at Lowe's probably about 4 years ago. They're not very expensive. Now the trigger actuated ones, they're about $50, $55, somewhere in that range. And the DeWalt brands, I'm not quite sure, I never priced those, but this is definitely something you're going to need, mainly if you're going to be anchoring to anything masonry. So what I'm doing today is I got these walls in my gym. My gym's on a concrete slab. I'm going to anchor the sill plate down to the concrete slab. So let's turn the camera over down to the floor and let's get started. All right, so the tools you're going to need is a hammer, and clearly you're going to need the actual Ramset itself, which I already showed you that. And as far as other items you're going to need nails to put in the Ramset. This is the DeWalt brand nails. These come with a washer on them. I prefer the washer. It keeps the end from countersinking too far into the wood. And along with the nails, you're going to need the loads. Now these are 22 caliber. This item here is 22 caliber. And when it goes off, it sounds just like a gun. So that's why it's important to wear ear protection. This is the DeWalt brand as well. So again, you can get this in DeWalt or Ramset brand, and either one can use in either tool. So no big deal, whichever one you want is fine. So in order to load this Ramset, all you got to do is pull the end of the barrel. It opens up the chamber here, and inside there's just a little slot, just like a single shot rifle. You just take your cartridge, which is the load, put it in just like a gun, and then slide it shut. So you put it in, slide it shut. So now this will not go off until you take a hammer and hit this in. So just be careful doing this. And then what you want to do, take your nail, and you can see it has like this little end on it that holds it into place. So you just go on the end of the barrel here and slide it right down into the barrel, and make sure it goes in nice and snug, and that you're clear down to the washer if you're using the washer load. So they make nails that do not have washers on them too. So either one you want. So now we're loaded, ready to go. And what you want to do is make sure you don't hit this end with anything hard until you're ready to go, but it will not discharge because it has to be pushed against something first. So you can see there's a safety on it that right now, if you were to hit this, it wouldn't go off until it's pressed tight against something. See how it pushes back? So that's just a safety mechanism. All right, so now that we got our Ramset loaded, we're ready to actually hit this thing. So let's go over here and check it out. So I want to drive a nail right here through this plate into the concrete. So I'm going to put the end of the nail right where I want it, push down real tight while grasping the handle snug. Keep it upright where you want it. Take your hammer and hit the top. And that sounds just like a 22 going off, because it more or less is. So as you can see in this case, it didn't sink the nail all the way down. So now you got to take your hammer and just finish driving it. All right, and that's nice and sunken into that wood very well. All right, now that we discharged our Ramset, we need to unload it. So this part's pretty simple, but if you've never done it, you're going to need to know how to do it. All you got to do is grab the end of the Ramset right here, grab the handle and pull it apart. And that ejects the load that you installed there earlier. And to reload it, again, all you got to do is put another charge in, shut the chamber, load the end with a nail, and then you're ready to drive your next nail into your sill plate. So if you've never done this, I hope it helped you. And if you're new to this channel, my name's Josh. This channel is all about building your own house, saving a ton of money. So be sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you get a notification every time I release a new video, and smash that like button if you found value in this video. All right, so I gotta get all this sill plate anchored down to the concrete slab, so I got things to do, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.